Hello and welcome back to another daily video. This is RetroMTGA and today we assault the ladder for glory and honor with Azorius Soldiers. This Soldiers Matters deck wins by overwhelming the board with on-theme creatures and then taxing our opponent's non-creature spells in order to quench any and all resistance as they try to deny us our rightful victory. Turn 4 wins are fully possible with this list, as are instant scoops. Nevertheless, we do have the wherewithal to address the mid-game with Anthem buffs, card draw off our Sky Strike officers, and going wide with Myrel. But don't forget, our secret technology is Harbin. Indeed, there's no better finisher than Myrel, dropping 6 to 10 soldier tokens on the board and then using Harbin next turn to launch them through the air directly at our opponent's defenseless faces. So here comes the gameplay. Let's jump in. Let's showcase our take on Azorius Soldiers as we crush our way up the ladder to glory. Feels like this is a keep. Let's put out Secluded Courtyard, name Soldier, tell them exactly what we're doing, and pass the turn. Oh, are they gonna do the same thing we're gonna do? Let's reveal Thalia, and then let's play Thalia. Goodness gracious. They have a Surge Engine and all white mana. What's going on, opponent? Okay, we didn't draw any different lands, so we throw the Otawara down. Looks like Thalia gets in for some damage, because they could potentially, oh yeah, they could potentially pump this up out of range of Thalia. Okay, that hits, sure. Denick hits the battlefield. Now, do we want to play Recruitment Officer now, or do we want to hold up, slip out the back? We don't have a replacement Thalia in place. They are playing Azorius, unless of course they never plan to do anything with this, which I don't think. So let's just go for it. Okay, they found their blue mana, so they can pump the Surge Engine. They're going to go for a Bank Buster, which is taxed by Thalia, which is definitely our plan of attack. 4 mana down. Okay, so Bank Buster is crewable by the engine. So let's go Sky Strike Officer with protection up. And just not really attack. There's no reason to attack. Not into a 4/4 Bank Buster, so end the turn. We have protection up for our officer. Pass to attackers. We will activate our officer's abilities. And draw a card. Another officer and another officer. Okay, not a land. I like it so much. I think they have the Wandering Emperor. So I'm gonna attack them with the officer to draw it out. Oh, no, they can't cast the Wandering Emperor because... okay, we still don't have any attacks. Okay, so that's fine. Create the soldier artifact token. What are you gonna do? Crew the Bank Buster? Of my recollection, the Bank Buster doesn't fly. Oh my gosh, can you imagine how awesome the Bank Buster would be if it had flying? Holy crap, I never even thought about that before. Alright, play another Sky Strike Officer. Do they have counter magic? Looks like they might. Yes, they do. We'll resolve all. They got us. End turn. We have protection up. They're finally going to do something about their Surge Engine, which is going to, what, attack us? I don't think so. Right? Are they going to finally draw with their Bank Buster? Putting a lot of pressure on them. Honestly, don't know how they're going to respond to it. Alright, let's tap. Draw a card. We drew a land, nice. We'll play the land, soldier, for sure. At this point, they do have mana for the Wandering Emperor. And let's attack them again with our officer. Try and draw out that Emperor. And there it is. We're gonna protect the officer. I think what we'll do is use the officer's ability. And then we'll protect it, and then we'll play our other officer. Oh, nice. Okay, maybe we, yeah, definitely protect. And resolve that. Play out another recruitment officer, not the Sky Strike, because we still want protection up. And the turn. What would be really great is if we could draw a land. We drew the Harbin off of our Sky Strike, so that's nice. We can draw a land here, and we did. So we'll go ahead and play that out. That means we have a way out of make disappear territory. So let's go ahead and play that down. We'll play Harbin. If they don't have a make disappear, they're just going to scoop. We have 4 mana available to counteract the make disappears. They can cast make disappear with casualty, but it's not going to help. They have a hard cast. I see. Well, a hard cast counter spell is something to be respected. What happens if we attack them with everything? They only have 1 blocker. They'll block the Thalia because it's giving them the most problems. So then they get hit for 6, 9, 10, 11. That's not enough. So instead of that, let's kill the Emperor. And attack in. Okay. They had enough. Moving on to the next game. Going first with a hand like this seems judicious. Plains is good. Recruitment officer, pass turn. Kumano, okay. Thalia, We play Thalia now because they want to cast a creature very badly, and we can prevent them from happening and tax them. And we have 3 other copies of Thalia in the deck. So what do? I love their lands. They're nice little net deck lands. Okay, they leave Thalia alone. We draw Odawara, so we can bounce that anytime we want. We will go ahead and cast the Beach. We want to just bounce it now and get in. I kind of do. We've got plenty of land. What are we waiting for? Can't bounce the Kumano. Go ahead and bounce the infantry. Just out-tempo them a little bit. Get them down to 14. Okay, they've got 3 hasty damage, and they finally do deal with the Thalia. Alright, let's go Fortified Beachhead. Decline. We already have an officer on the battlefield. Play the frontliner. Activate Mishra. And get in for another 4 damage. Mechanized Warfare is a little scary, not gonna lie. They seem to have not hit any of their Swift Spears. Okay, they're leaving Kumano back for blocking purposes. We just found a nice blocker. Now, the chance that the Skystrike officer lives is actually pretty low. It's gonna take that lightning bolt out of their hand, and we're gonna want to try and get some value off of it, so we're only gonna attack with one of the officers. We want at least Kumano to die, so we send it to its death. Or maybe they just take the damage. Alright, they block. Both creatures die. Then we end turn. If Skystrike Officer doesn't immediately die from a removal spell, then we at least get to block the Phoenix check. Okay, we're down to 10. People who think Mechanized Warfare is a scam, like, I feel what you're saying, but I simply can't agree with you. Not even in the slightest can I agree with you. I don't think it's a scam at all. They just haven't drawn any of their Swift Spears, which is good news. Good news for us. Okay, so they're gonna attack with both chicks. Right? We're gonna call their bluff and block one of the chicks. Crap. Pass to blockers, then we're gonna block one of their chicks. Call their little bluff. Pass to damage. Okay, do they have lethal on the officer? Nope. Okay, we're gonna activate the ability. Draw a card. Slip out the back is nice. Secluded courtyard is nice. We want to see if we can hit a Harbin. And we still have 2 up to protect stuff and block stuff. We hit it. Is it really the best over the Siege Veteran? Yeah, it really is. Okay, they know we have it. So we hang back. We get to draw another card at least. They can't see that we have the slip out the back. They are going to get the fully buffed up Phoenix chick on the attack if they attack all. They're searching. They discard a Mishra's Foundry, which they must have drawn late, otherwise they would have played that a while ago. Epicure gets us down to 6. I think we can block the super big chick. Okay, they've got another infantry. Okay, so they're going to attack with everything. We'll block the... Oh, they didn't leave themselves enough mana to pay for the enhanced chick. So that doesn't come back at all. We pass to blockers. We block this chick here. So officer lives, fine. We block there. No. Yeah, because we're gonna save the recruitment officer with the slip out the back. Yeah. Okay, so we take no damage there. Oh, it says trample. Dang. Sorry, folks, that was a bad play. But we have Harbin to make everything okay again. Just enough. Wait, did we screw up? Oh, okay. Major screw up. Okay, so they have the chick. I mean, I think with the Mishra's Foundry, we might still be able to win. Nope. All right. Well, I think the proof's in the pudding. If it were a stronger pilot, I think that they would have been able to win that game for sure. Soldiers against the red deck, with all those cards that we had and all those cards they had, I think it's an easy win for someone out there who's a better player. I'm just gonna leave it in the video, you know, as a what do they call it? A tale of crap. I can't think of it. What is that phrase where it's like it's a story about something that goes terribly wrong and you read about it and then you don't have to make the same mistakes. What is that? Gosh. Okay. We'll go first again. We got Harbin in hand. We got the veteran. Let's see what they got for us. Courtyard, sure. Soldier, done. Okay, folks, remember, Harbin doesn't work unless you can attack with 5 creatures. Everyone knew that but me. Okay, Foundry. Veteran. Hajar? What? Crazy. Alright. I think we're facing off against a Joda deck. Yeah, Joda humans. Let's see if we can clear Hajar off the board real quick. No. They're not into that. They're not accepting of that offer. Go ahead and do a frontliner. Save the Harbin back. End the turn. What do they got? Okay, so far Selesnya colors. They also have Secluded Courtyard for tapping for everything. Shauna, alright. That's a nice target for the Hajar, right? Okay. They're gonna stay still, not attack. We will draw the Siege Veteran. I guess get the Mishra's Factory out. That's a 4/4 Mishra's Factory. Or it's a Siege Veteran. Let's go ahead and see if they want to save themselves from another 4 damage. I think if they block it with... okay, they're not going to block. I think if they would have blocked, they would have blocked it with Shauna, then they would have given it indestructible, they would have gained the life. Then they would have lost their Hajar. Alana. Okay, so Shauna did not attack again. That's our second Harbin. So let's look for... we've got a couple 1-drops in the deck. Let's see if we can find one, get it on the battlefield. Tempting, but we really need to have 5 on board when Harbin hits. So let's go ahead and take that. Throw it on the board. They're definitely going to attack with Shauna next turn. We're not going to block it. They're going to go to 15. But then we have Harbin. They're not going to attack with Halana because they need it. It's better to block things. I don't know, maybe they'll block with it. We're not going to put the token. Okay, let's just go Veteran. Say no attacks. Attacking with Shauna for 7, they go to 17, but then we have Harbin, so that would be 5, 9, 11, 12, 14, 15. Oh, dang. Okay, so they're done. They're just done, so they can block one of these, but the rest are going through. And they scoop. Because why wouldn't you scoop after that? Well, that's a wrap. Please let me know in the comments if you'd make any changes to the list. For our initial changes included adding one Myrel and taking out, gosh, I forget, how embarrassing. Well, I'm not a professional YouTuber, so that checks out. Let's look at the deck. I guess I'm supposed to have this all written down, scripted, or whatever. Some of it's scripted. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I tried to write down some cool things to say, but I forgot what the changes were. Okay, so one Myrel, and I think, oh yeah, there's 2 Denix, but technically there should be 3. I like this version of Soldiers because it does have slip out the back, and you can actually use that defensively sometimes. If they've got a huge Titan of Industry, or, you know, some crazy freaking demon bat creature flying at you, and all you need is one more turn to close it out, phase their creature out. Just phase it on out. So, that's what we did to the deck. In the comments, if you would make any changes to this list, please let me know. And massive thanks to everyone out there consuming this content. You are truly excellent. The response to these videos so far has been fantastic. We are RetroMTGA.